Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here, and today I'm going to do a little demo for you of one of the patrols that I'm playing in Raiders of the Deep, U-boats of the Great War in 1914 to 1918. Really good game. One of the things that I'll show you that at the beginning of the game, there's three ways you can determine what the name of your commandant is either by making it up yourself, by using one of the standard cards that comes from a real commandant that played or that was in World War One, or to roll to make up the name. So I used their charts and I rolled my commandant's name is Erich Smith. It's Erich Schmitz, Schmitz. All right, so I picked up a U-19 U-boat, and I started in August of 1914. I've run, let's see, one, two, three, four, five patrols so far, and the first two I failed on. First one I did come and have an encounter, but I wasn't able to sink it. And then the second one I didn't have any encounters. And in order to get a satisfactory, you have to sink at least one. I haven't been doing two real well yet. I didn't sink anything in this last mission, but this 2200 small freighter, I captured it and took it as a prize. So when you do that once per patrol on a small freighter, then when you take it in, you get to double the weight. And that's why it's 44 over here when it was only there. I did run across another one, just a 100-ton small freighter who was under escort. And I says, oh, I'm not going to take the chance with the escorts for just 100 tons. So now we're going to be going back out, and it's June after retrofit because we didn't have no damage. It's June 2015. So I got to make sure I'm going to be patrolling in the right area. There's a up here it tells you what torpedoes you got. I got these two C6s and two CO6s that are steam torpedoes, and then I got these compressed air torpedoes down here. These compressed air torpedoes back then, you had to actually be attacking at close range on those to be effective. So what I'm doing is I take this chart here. This is the U-19 chart. And like I said, I'm going out in June to July 1915. So I'm going to roll a D10, and it's a 10. So I'm going to go out here. It looks like it's up right there. And it's the green, and that's what I've been in. And I'll show you what that flotilla is. So then I go over to this other chart here. Now you'll look at this and you say, okay, where's the green? You find the green flotilla, started in 1914, patrols only around the British Isles. So I haven't been able to go anywhere else yet except the British Isles. These were those commandant cards I was talking about a minute ago. Gives you the rank, the day he started, January 1915, and the three flotillas, and then all of this details. Okay, and what his awards were, 49 ships sunk. So you can actually go out and try to surpass what one of these guys have. I opted not to do that this time. I wanted to make up my own guy, Erich Smitz. So we're going to be going out to the British Isles again. I'll be showing you all of the stuff, these charts as we go. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ship, the U-19. We're going to put them over here, the British Isles, and we're going to put them in the transit box. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking this chart here. I hope if I don't get too much, I hope I don't get too much of a glare for you. All right, and I'm going March 1915 to September 1915. We're right in there. We're going to roll on this transit chart here. On this transit, 2 or 12 are the only things that will affect me. I got a 4. Nothing happening, so we're moving to the next transit one. And we're going to roll again. And we got an 11. That was close. So now we're in the British Isles. So now we're going to be rolling in this one here. As you can see that the first several patrols I went out on the British Isles before, let's see, this was 1915 through February, there wasn't a lot going on there, but there's a lot of activity around the British Isles right now. And so we're going to be rolling another one. And we got a 6. So we're going to go down here to 6. We're going to go across, and it's a ship plus an escort. So I'm going to get to show you all this stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is roll down here. A 1 through 5 is a small freighter, and a 6 is a large freighter. So we're going to roll one here, and it's a small freighter. Okay. So now we're going to go back to that other book. Let's the page open before I start flashing it in front of you. Okay, we're going June 1915. We're going down to 1915. We're going down to June. We're going to roll two dice, two D6s. The black will be the first one. The white will be the second number. Okay, so we're going 1 5. So we go down here to 1 5, and we find another 2,200 ton Lapland. I don't write the names because there's not enough space on there for the range. I guess I could write it in the retrofit stages. So we got a 2,200, and we'll say Lapland. Okay, so we're going to go get the small freighter. That's a large one. Come on, give me a small one. Don't make me fight it. Get a small freighter with a 2 on it. We're going to go under here, and we're going to go. These are large freighters, small freighter. So I put it here. It takes 2 damage to sink it. I could actually try to take this as a prize too. So the next thing we have to do, we have to determine, and there is an escort, so I'll mark that escort right there to remind me. We have to determine if it's day or night. That's going to be another roll on the back side of that chart. Down here, we're going to roll 1, 2, 3 for day, or 5, 6 for night. Okay, it is a day patrol with an escort. So we want to take it on. I could try to roll the switch tonight, but then you might lose contact, and it's a small one. So I think we're going to go because we got the medium sized ones. We're going to go in on from a submerged. It is daytime. We're going in submerged, and we're going to go in. Let's say for medium, because if I go into close, then I gotta roll for escort detection right away because they're seen. I guess they're seeing and everything. So I gotta say what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot with the duds. I'm just gonna fire these 2 torpedoes. Okay, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna get the torpedo chart out here. We're gonna take a look at it, see if there's anything. It's a night or unescorted. Boy, I'm having a hard time with my own glare here. Okay, I'm getting a +1 for the CO6s, and that's not the CO6s I'm shooting. So anyway, and now to see the CO6s can't be used at long range anyway, so I wasn't going that way. Okay, and I can't do a second salvo, so here's what we're going to be doing. All right, we're going to be rolling up here. We're at medium range, and we need a 7 to hit. Remember, I'm not getting the +1s, right? No. All right, so we need a 7 to hit, and the first torpedo is off, and we got a hit. Just put it there for now. Second torpedo is off, and we got another hit. All right, now that doesn't mean they're going to do anything because back in those days there was duds. So now we're going to roll on a dud chart. We're using C6s. The C6 duds rolls are 1 and 2. Well, in fact, they're all 1 and 2. I was just seeing if there's any modifiers down there. There is not. So for the first torpedo, if we roll it for the 1 or 2, it's a dud. And it's a 2. It's a dud. My. Second torpedo. Okay, and that's a hit. All right, so we got a good hit. So now we're going to go over here to damage. All right, and we're going to do a roll on damage. It's a 4. So we're going to go down here to the chart 4, and it's going to do 1 damage. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we're going to be having to be doing detection. I'll be right back. Nice little chart down here that you follow. Combat versus escorted ships. We're down to here. We're going to the escorts now are going to attempt to detect me. Boom, we've hit them. So they're going to attempt the detection. So we go to this chart here, the U2, this one right here. And right now it looks like we've got to roll a 8 or less to be undetected. Let's see if we have any modifiers. If you roll snake eyes, automatically it's undetected. That's close range, okay? Commandant. Fuel tanks and nothing unless happen. Capital ships. Torpedoes during the day. Okay, so we're getting a +1 on this torpedo during the day because they could see it. But a lot easier, I guess. Okay, so we're going to make a roll. So it's 8 or less with a +1. This could be, guys might see the end of my career here. Oh, and it's an 11. So we are detected. Okay, so they detected us. So we're running silent right now. They're going to be dropping some death charges on us. Okay, so we're going to be rolling on this right here. The escort and attack chart. Let's see. Anything else we got here? Okay, no. So we got to go here. We got to roll a 2 or a 3 is unaffected, and then we're going to have hits coming in. So we're going to be rolling 2 dice. Yep. And we got a 7, and the 7 is 2 hits. So we got these 2 hits. Now I believe we have to roll for the damage. Determine the damage. Yes, over here. Okay, here's the U-boat damage chart down here. We were hit twice. Roll once for each hit taken. Okay, and this is going to be the black Y first. It's like an app of baseball. The black followed by the white. Okay, here we go. The first hit. 23. So we're going down here, and we got damage to diesel engine number 1. Okay, I was sure there was damage markers. So what I did is I put the expended torpedo marker on diesel number 1. Okay, so now we're going to be trying the second hit, see what the second hit is. 23. Diesel number 1 again. So that's like it just hit the same diesel. They both hit the same diesel. Okay, so when looking at the chart, okay, since this is a diesel engine that is out, the rules say we have to abort our patrol. Not just this, but I got to get out of this combat first because we're back up here to number 6 for escort, or number 8 for escorts attempt detection. Now, I have an out on there. I can I can dive deeper than my depth levels. It's a little, could be costly at times, but it won't be for me, and I'll show you why. Where we're going to take, because I'm doing that, we're going to take a hull damage because the pressure is squeezing in on a hull. And then we're going to roll 2 dice. Pretty sure. Let me check and double check on this. The reason I'm opting to do this now is because I can't go back into combat anyway. And because I took the 1 hull damage, I'm going to roll 2 dice. And it reads that if the roll is less than the current number of the damaged hull boxes, the YouTube implodes. Well, it can't be less with 2 dice on the roll. And then the other ones, we'll see what happens here. It says it's 8. It's more if the roll is equal to the current number and the roll is greater than the current number of the damage box, there is no effect, and the escort detection roll gets the -1 favorable modifier to escape detection this round only. Okay, so we can keep doing this and doing this, I guess. Okay, we're going to try to escape. Detection -1. Where are we at here on detection? They're okay. -1. Nothing else is damaged. Okay, so we need an 8 or less. I don't know what I was doing with that before when I had that 2 or 3. Oh, that was hits. Okay, so here we go. We need a 8 or less, and this roll is going to get a -1 for us to get out from here. That's a 4. So we are out. We have escape detection. Okay, now the rules say I have to put this in the closest. We have to abort the whole patrol, not just this battle. So I have to put this in the closest transit box. Then we got to try to make our way home, and we have to roll 2 times in every one that we're in, because we can still run into problems with mines, with aircraft, and all kinds of stuff like that. So it doesn't look like it's going to. So here we go on the first one. This is a transit box. 11, nothing there. And 9, nothing there. So now we're moving into a British Isles box right here. The first one is an 8. So we encountered a ship. We're going to record these just in a 3. And the 3 is blank. So we ever going to encounter a ship, even though we can't combat. I'm going to put it on my record. It's a 4. So it's another small freighter. And we'll keep doing this. $19.15. Small freighter. It's a 1-2. It's another going to be a small one. It's a 1700 Cyrus. 1700 ton Cyrus. Okay. And my pencil is hiding. Okay, that was 2. So we're going to move over to the next British Isles box. And we're rolling. It's a 9. The 9 is a nothing. 9 is nothing. We got a 10. So we got a ship and an escort. Okay, so we're not going to. Let's see what kind of ship we're getting. It's a 3. It's another small freighter. But we're not going to be taking it because we can't fight. We have to keep going. We're trying to get home. Okay, and 1-4. Boy, I sure small numbers for this. This is a 4400 Cubano. Wait, that one on there. Boy, look at all this tonnage I'm missing. Okay, so we're going into the next British Isles box. We have to do this all the way home. Luckily, there's not much in around the British Isles that can really do us. There's no air. There are no mines. Okay, there is a submarine that if you were over here, there was mines there. We hit the mines on one of our patrols. It didn't do no damage. A 4. We got 2 ships. Let's just roll the dice for each one. We got, what is the 4? We got 2 small freighters. See what we missed this time. Okay. Here's the first small freighter, 21. That's a 300. Done it. 300. Wow. Not very big at all, huh? And the second one is, boy, a 1-6. And that is a 3300 Tona. I wouldn't have been able to fight all this stuff anyway, I'd be out of ammo. Okay, so we're going to the next box in the British Isles. The first roll's an 8, and then we just roll an 8. It's a single ship. Let's see what size it is. Oh, this is a big one. No, it's not. It's still a small freighter. All right, let's go check to see which one of this is. It's a 22. I should just keep that page turned open. A lot of charts, but it's not that hard handling when you're not having to talk and show them. This is the 3700. No, this is an 800 Penfield. And we have to roll a second time. 7. And the 7 is 2 ships again. Boy, oh no, this is yeah, 2 ships again. Oh, I'm not going to record all of that. I'm going to have the whole block filled up. I'm just going to write 2 ships. I can't fight them anyway. All right, then we're going to go over here to transit. Now we're back in transit. Now this could cause us some problems. See, now if we hit them, we could hit a mine if we roll a natural 2. There's 1 roll for that transit and 2 rolls for that transit. We got through there. Last transit to get home. 1 more. And we are home safe. So all of that action and that sunk nothing goes out here, big 0 and a big fail. Now I'm going to have to check on my retro because normally retro is 1 month without damage. I got to check the damage for this engine, and then I'll be right back and let you know what I find out. It looks like I'm only going to need 1 month of retrofit because the damage was only at the level 1. If it gets up to level 2 and 3, it adds more months onto it. If you have damage to other areas or wounded people in here, that adds more onto your retrofit. So that was my July or June 1915 patrol, and it turned out to be a disaster. That's 3 out of 6 that I failed. I'm not doing real well on this time here. So I'm going to let you go this time. I hope you like what you see. Go down there and hit that like button. It's a great game. And there's a couple other ones that are similar to it. The Hunters, the Hunted, Silent Victory. I played Silent Victory last year, but I wanted to play this one this year. So I will be doing more patrols. So you'll be seeing me again. Maybe I'll do better. So Cal Saber saying, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.